Hey there, beautiful souls. Hi, how are you? For those of you who don't know me, hi, my name is Winter, and I'm going to do a collective reading. So, whether or not you've already been here before, you just really click or resonate with my readings and you're just here because of that, or there's something that, drew your attention, maybe the title of the video or whatever drew you in here, there's always a reason for everything. I don't believe in coincidences. However, that being said, please only take the messages that resonate for you and your situation and just leave anything that doesn't resonate. If something is not resonating for you at all, then that just means that that particular part of the message is for someone else. So just leave that for someone else if it's not resonating. But I'm going to go ahead and clear out the energy and call in spirit. The winner for this month's free reading has already been announced and I've already communicated with them. However, now you can try to win for next month. So this month, all the videos that are put out, I will randomly choose someone that comments and is subscribed in any readings that are uploaded in September. I will choose a winner on October 1st to win from this month. So just be subscribed, like, and comment. And let's go ahead and get into this. I'm going to say a prayer and play the singing bowl to clear out any stagnant, unwanted energies that could interfere with the reading. And you could go ahead and visualize a healing light surrounding you full of unconditional love and just ask your spirit guides to come through to communicate with you through this reading that's only of your highest good. I'm going to be looking at challenges or blocks within romantic love. So this, if you're, whether or not you're already in a relationship or if you're single, these are just going to be challenges that you're dealing with in any areas of love, or like even like well, just like any kind of love, really. Okay. Thank you, Divine Source Energy, Divine Holy Spirit. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, angels, archangels, guardian angels, ascended masters of love and light, ancestors of the highest good, angelic, cosmic, galactic, benevolent beings, higher light beings, and any and all benevolent energies, entities, beings that come only from Divine Source Energy of love and light that can best assist me with this collective reading that I will do. I call upon you now to be here with us, to guide, bless, and protect this reading, this space, the cards, myself, and each and every soul that finds their way here. May everyone involved in this reading feel safe, loved, and connected to the all there is. May the messages that are delivered here today be of value, be purposeful, meaningful, and really make a difference. May I see, hear, feel, and know these messages and convey them in such a way as to enlighten, inspire, and heal. I thank you for only honest, accurate, trustworthy answers and messages that come only from the divine, that are only of the highest good and to the harm of none, with peace, love, light, and gratitude. So it is. Namaste. I'm hearing that song, Black Hole Sun, won't you come to wash away the rain? Okay. Show me clearly, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective that this deck here that I hold in my hand can offer, can give us, tell us what challenges, blocks. So I may also, you may have to like flip, switch, or reverse the roles, because this may be like something regarding like your person. If you're in a relationship, this could be regarding like an ex person, but this could also be challenges or blocks with you, or just like within the connection itself. So there's definitely someone that like trying to okay, so whether or not this is regarding like love and relationships or just in your everyday life, I've got the not being you with the rejection. So it's almost like you may try to project like the perfect image of yourself because of fear of not being liked with the rejection, fear of people like not seeing you in a certain light, not appearing to be like the perfect person, maybe like the perfect weight or the perfect appearance, because fearing like, well, people aren't going to like me if they see the real me, or if this person, you know, this romantic partner, if they see that I have love handles on my belly, they may not be attracted, or if they see those stretch marks on my hips, they may get disgusted, or if people see, you know, that if I'm this or I'm that, they're not going to like me. And so spirit and that could be also affecting like your, of course, your relationships, or just like your relationships in general, like with friends, family, co-workers, the public, you know. And so there is the need to really focus on building confidence and being able to be yourself, to be authentically who you are. Because if someone isn't going to like you for not being perfect, then do you really care about having those people in your life? Black hole, sun. Giving too much. So, yeah, and it says you are depleted because you give too much. You need a balance of give and take, and so this may be like in the past this has happened, or this could be something currently, but in your life you tend to be a giver. You give too much time, energy, maybe you give like your resources. You're the one that's doing the majority in relationships, or like you give so much of yourself and you only get back like the bare minimum, and sometimes you don't even get that. And I feel like you have even asked for the bare minimum and have not even gotten that bare minimum back in return, but you give to the point of where you have nothing left to give. You are completely exhausted, drained, mentally, emotionally, physically, maybe even financially drained, and it does cause some anxiety. I feel like somebody watching, which I got the anxiety card, you may even have like anxiety from being out in public. Like you're out in public, I'm seeing someone being drained and anxious by the time they get back home. So that's just like a side note that I just picked up. Spirit was reminding me of a conversation that I had this morning with my sister. My older sister, you guys, I'm so excited because like she's the only one in my family. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I just am so excited. She's the only one in my family that is supportive of my life path and my purpose and what I do. And like she's the only one that's ever asked me for a reading, so it's like really cool. And I was she's never done like any kind of witchcraft or spell work or anything, but she was actually open to me sending her some of my money oil, which is really, really cool, and I'm so excited about that. So I don't know, I just wanted to share that with you guys. But anyways, shut up, I'm like sitting here shuffling. I stopped shuffling to tell you guys this, and then look, we've got the unsocial card. So like maybe there is some social anxieties that some of you deal with. Um, Maybe you just don't like, you want to make friends, but like you don't want to have to like go outside to make friends, or like you know would just like to be able to make friends online, and even that might be difficult. But there is like some unsocial energy with this rejection. There's a fear of rejection. Maybe you with the criticizing, maybe you criticize yourself too much, or you could be with a partner that feels like you criticize them too much, or potentially some of you are dealing with a partner that's actually very critical and judgmental over you. But it's definitely could be like you're overly critical and judgmental over yourself. Show me clearly, Spirit. All right, so we got no good ones. So you may have like you know, gotten to a point where you view the opposite sex as like harbingers of trouble. Like maybe you're like, there's no good men left out in the world. Or if you're, you know, maybe you're thinking there's no good women left out in the world, or whatever this is, you know. And it says, there is someone out there for you. Don't let this false belief make you miss out. So if you are single, you may have that belief and feeling like there's nobody left. Like they're either married or they're, you know, let's just say you're a straight female and you're like, thinking, I know I've heard this before, good, all the good ones are either married or gay. Like, you know, it's like, I've heard women say that before. So that might be like your frame of mind, or, you know, whether you're male or female, whatever. But, you know, or if you're gay, you may be thinking there's no good ones left. They're either married or straight, which, you know, is like whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And so like, you just feel like, and it says, don't let this false belief make you miss out. So it's like, there are some, negative beliefs that you have built up about relationships or people in general, maybe even friends. Like you just don't trust people anymore. You don't feel like there are good people left in the world, or like you feel like the world's going to hell, or whatever that is for you. You may be dealing with someone who's very emotionally unavailable. Like you have chased after people, you've chased after relationships, or maybe you're the chaser now, at chasing and running after someone who's just not available. Maybe you feel like like all they want is sex. Like you may be thinking all they want is sex. You know, there are no good guys left. There are no good women left. All they want is a hookup, or all they want is a booty call, that type of thing. So you and that's for the single ones, those that are single. If you're married too, there may be like some false beliefs that you have built up about what a marriage is supposed to look like, or like how your romantic partner should act and whatnot. And so there's the need to really dismantle all those beliefs that you have built up, like thinking, oh, well, this person isn't a man, they need to act like a man, or this person needs to act like a woman, or whatever. And it's just like there should be no standard or expectation on how a person should or should not act based on their gender, right? And it's just like, you know, really dismantling all of those false beliefs. Oh, again, rejection. So there is that rejection there, and like building up your confidence. You know, get out there, date. You don't have to just date one person. You know, you can date around. And it says, find out what people like about you. So stop trying to also, like, maybe you get yourself in a position of hoping that someone likes you, instead of trying to, you know, like hoping that you like them, right? Like it should be the other way around, making sure that you like them and not worried about whether or not they like you or not, because of course they're gonna like you, of course. And if they don't, then they're a moron, because you're amazing, right? So like, there is this over criticizing. You may also drive people away so that you can prove to yourself that, oh yeah, well, see, I told you there's no good ones left, they all leave. So you can kind of prove that to yourself. So some of you watching, I do see a couple of you that are watching right now, is like you do, and I don't, of course you're not consciously aware that you're deliberately chasing someone off, but I'm seeing you like chase people off. Spirit is showing me because there you need to be able to stay and hold on to this belief that you have built up, that you know, about relationships. Fear of cheating. So you could be have this fear like there's no good ones left, they all cheat, they only want sex, they only want this. And or if you're in a relationship with someone, you may be have a fear that this person is like, you may wonder to yourself, are they cheating, do they have a third party? You may check their phone or like be constantly worried that they're always going to choose someone else and reject you there because of that fear of rejection. There's a lack of confidence and self-esteem that may cause, and maybe you actually were cheated on in the past. And if that's not you, then it could be that you're with a person that has a fear of being cheated on, that is constantly fearful of being rejected. And so there is that need to open your heart and trust your partner. And if you don't trust someone, if you have a legit reason to not trust them, then you shouldn't be with them. But if you don't have any kind of legit reason to not trust them, maybe you need to sit down with yourself and ask yourself, why is it that I don't trust this person? And regardless whether or not you have reason to trust them or not, you should sit down and write it down. Like, what have they actually done to cause this fear within you? And if they have like been shady and they have not done anything to try to build up that trust, then you shouldn't be with someone that's not trustworthy. You know, maybe you really, really want love, but at the same time, even though you really, really want love, I'm seeing someone that pushes people away or like runs from it or tries to avoid it because it's like you're not all in 100%. Maybe you're not all in the relationship. You may be feeling very ambivalent towards love or your particular relationship. I think we're going to get 2 more cards just so we can have it even, because I feel like 4 isn't enough. I don't like I just like a even number, so we'll do 2 more cards from here. Show me clearly, Spirit. Okay. Oh, look, and seeking perfection. So you may be like also seeking perfection in another part and in the other person. Like you may have really high expectations, which high expectations is good. Are actually standards. You want high standards, but you also don't want your expectations. Like, I feel like there's a difference in having standards and having expectations. Of course you want high standards, but expectations are completely different, and you don't want those expectations so high that nobody can reach them. And you may even have like really high expectations as a form of protecting yourself. So we've got being cold. So you may come across as very cold or unapproachable, and whether you mean to or not, maybe you have a bit of a resting bitch face. I can't believe I said that, but you know what I'm saying? Like a resting bitch face. I know I can have a resting bitch face at times. You know, people ask me, what's wrong? And I'm like, nothing. I'm fine. I'm usually like in deep thought though. Like, but still. So you may come across as cold. There may be someone that you're interested in that does come across a bit more cold or standoffish. And so it says, try being more friendly. So maybe it's difficult for you to be friendly, whoever this part of the message is for, or like you just aren't like a friendly person. Not that you're not nice or kind when people talk to you, and you'll talk back when people talk to you, but maybe you come across as more like hardened and a little bit, you know, unapproachable. So so Spirit's like trying to, like, if you're single, you may want to try to find that balance with being friendly and reserved at the same time. And then the seeking perfection, you may be like overly critical over potential partners. They have to check off certain boxes, or this is like you're seeking perfection within yourself. But it says, the card says, everyone has flaws. Choose only 5 must-haves and deal breakers that matter. So like have like the 5 must-haves that they must have within the relationship, that if it's not those 5 things, then those are deal breakers, and then let everything else go, like must be single, whatever those are for you, sit down and make that list. Yeah, with the I'm like going to get more information with the tarot, and look, I got the Temperance here. This is like finding balance. You need a balance of give and take. Yeah, you deplete yourself. I saw the Temperance, and then I just saw the Ten of Swords. So it's like you deplete yourself. You give too much. Maybe it's because you feel like you want this people to like you so much that you give too much of yourself. You give too much of your time, your energy. Maybe it's with regards to friends, and like you give friends so much, like and maybe it's like physical things. You like give them things, or like you're just very free-hearted with your stuff, and you just give, and so because of that, you have been taken advantage of, with friends, with family members, with romantic partners, because you want to be accepted. Maybe you want to be needed in some way, and that when you feel like you're needed, you feel like you have a purpose. But your purpose is just simply being you are enough, and that's all that you need to be. Show me clearly, Spirit. Tell me more about these cards here, Spirit. Tell me more about these cards here. And the star pretty much sums it up too. Hold on, you guys. With the Three of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is a time of healing and change and transformation. I'm going to get a few more cards out before I go into the tarot portion. What's the challenge, Spirit, here with this star here? What's the challenge? The Ten of Swords. The influence here on the Ten of Swords, Spirit. And the outcome of this situation. The Justice card. Fair and balanced. The advice. The advice. Your advice is the Nine of Swords. So you could be... Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. We got the Hermit. Definitely a lot of you that are here may feel very alone, even when you're with other people, even when you're with your friends. Like even if you are a very social person, like you're a social butterfly, even if it doesn't matter, like you still seem to be a bit lonely. Maybe there's nobody that really understands you, that really gets you, or you feel that way. You feel like people just don't get you or just don't understand you on a soul level. Maybe you feel very alone and like you don't have, like you haven't found your people yet, or it's difficult for you to find your people. If you're in a relationship right now, you may be wishing, hoping, praying for the relationship to improve, and it feels like it just isn't improving. I feel like you are, whether or not you're in a relationship or not, you are very enlightened. You're a very enlightened spiritual person, and you are focused on your future, very focused on your future, and and like maybe getting married, or having, you want a relationship that is going to be a commitment. With the Seven of Wands here, it's like you don't want to get involved in a relationship or get involved with anybody unless it's going to be like a serious relationship. Like you don't want anything that is just going to be like mind games and petty, like runabout shit. Like you want something serious. And if you're going to get into a relationship, or if you're going to connect with someone, it is going to be because it's going to lead to somewhere. It's going to lead to something. You don't want games, which is awesome. And that energy is showing up really strong in your reading. It's like you're wanting something, you're wanting a higher level of commitment, and you're not going to back down. At the same time though, you may be like have your sights set too high, or like expecting too much too soon, or something along those lines. But I do see that there's definitely a lot of healing that needs done. Like this is healing within yourself, or this is a relationship itself healing, and finding forgiveness. You may have been felt like you all of the blame, or like someone here pointing the finger at you, or like acting like something is all your fault. If you're in a relationship now that's difficult, or a very challenging relationship right now, this person may put all the blame on you, pointing the finger at you, saying it's all your fault. You're the one that's doing this all wrong, and you're feeling scapegoated within the relationship. And if you're not in a relationship, this may be a past relationship that's showing up here for you, a karmic situation, a karmic relationship that was very challenging because you felt like you were attacked mentally, emotionally, God forbid physically attacked. But and it is possible that some of you have suffered some abuse in this lifetime. And I do see this. And like, if you are currently being abused right now, please reach out for help. Please reach out for help. But if this is a past situation, I'm so glad that you got out of this. I feel like you may be dealing with someone who is there's like some emotional outbursts that I'm seeing, and this could be you, this could be a person that you're dealing with, that there's been like some emotional outbursts, in the situation. Someone that maybe belittles you, or has caused you to emotionally react, or react from, it's like, what is it called? Reactive abuse? Or is it reactive? Is that what it is? Reactive abuse? I don't know, but like that's what I'm getting. Something along those lines. You maybe even neglect your own needs in relationships, whether it's relationships with romantic partners, or relationships with friends, family members. There have been times where you have neglected your own needs and wants and desires in order to make sure that other people have what they want, to make sure other people are happy. And it's like people have definitely like taken advantage of that, taken advantage of your kind heart, your giving heart, and has not put in the same effort into you that you have with them. And with the justice, again, that's all about like finding balance. And if you're single right now, I feel like you are really wishing and hoping to meet like the one, or to meet that special person. And Spirit is saying that there is an opportunity that if you're single right now and you're watching this, I am seeing the single collective, that your person is going to arrive. Okay, there is like, you have learned so much about love. Like, you have learned very difficult lessons in this lifetime over the years, regarding romantic love, and it has been difficult. You have been through so much, no matter how old you are, or the no matter how old or young you are, you've been through some very difficult relationships that have left you completely depleted and drained. This comes from maybe a past marriage. There may have been like a divorce or a separation. There may have been a long-term relationship that you were in that you felt like you just were not treated fairly. You weren't treated right at all. And you were it's almost like you're fed up, or like you reached your breaking point, or maybe you're reaching your breaking point, and you may even feel like love is impossible. But regardless, like, you you've learned so much. You've been through so many different karmic lessons, you know. There may be a decision that you need to make regarding love, or like you're really trying to restore a sense of balance to relationships. You're wanting there to be fairness and equality, but there hasn't really been a lot of fairness or equality because you have been blamed. Someone doesn't see you, or hasn't been able to see you, for the kind-hearted, generous person that you are. You're highly, highly evolved. I'm seeing some Libra energy here and some Aquarius. Maybe you dealt with one of those signs, or you could have one of those signs in your chart. Someone that you may have been married to a Libra or an Aquarius. Maybe you divorced a Libra or an Aquarius that put all the blame on you, or cast some sort of blame on you, or maybe you cast some sort of blame on them. Could be the other way around, but anyways, it's like the Nine of Swords as your advice. Like, that's really interesting. I feel like Spirit is trying to tell you not to let your past haunt you. It's like, because I feel like that's what the advice is. It's like your past traumas may really haunt you, may cause you some anxiety, or there may be some guilt. There may be a choice or a decision that you need to make that, could be causing you to get in your head or feel guilt. It's like you're feeling guilty about some sort of choice or decision. Maybe you're feeling unsure about what to do. And the anxiety, like, could be causing you to stay up late at night, not knowing what choice or decision, because there's going to be a loss of something, or there has been a loss. So maybe there's been a breakup, or maybe you're trying to decide on whether or not to break up with someone or to end something. There may be some remorse or regret over a choice, over a decision. Maybe you're worried or overthinking. Oh my gosh, my camera cut off, you guys. my mic back on. I'm so sorry about that. I'm not sure where it cut us off at because I was so into the message that I wasn't even looking to see when it cut off. So, and as soon as I realized it, I stopped, went and got me some water, and come back to start recording again right away while we've got, the energy still flowing. So I'm not sure where it cut off, but anyways, I will say that I was talking about the Nine of Swords and how I felt like there's this energy of being haunted by the past, and maybe even like in your current relationship there may be like some anxiety and uncertainty about like a choice, a decision, or finding balance. Okay, and so like you may be feeling guilty about ending things, or if you're not in this guilty feeling, there's actually someone else from your past that is feeling guilty, haunted by the past, haunted by the way that they treated you and the way that things ended, the way that they left things between the two of you. And maybe even if you're divorced, there's a person that feels guilty about this divorce. Now, because this is collective, I'm giving you the collective messages that I'm picking up on. But so, like, if you're currently like in a marriage right now and you have a choice or a decision regarding this marriage, you may be feeling guilty about um, the decision that needs to be made here. But I feel like some of you have definitely, like those of you that are in marriages that you've been dealing with challenges within the marriage itself, you may be getting blamed all the time, like someone here blaming you about the breakdown of this marriage or like the challenges, something here always being your fault. But spirit is saying to let go of any kind of guilt or worry that you have about this relationship or lack thereof. So, anyways, I had went to go get my R-rated breakup oracle deck. Oh my god. And I just took it out of the box and we've got rejection on the box. And I swear to you guys, I did not. I literally just took it out of the box. So there is like some fear of rejection or fear of failure. There's been this energy of not feeling accepted. Like, so maybe your person has a hard time of accepting you, or you may have a hard time accepting yourself or others. Um, there may be someone that feels like you're not, or sorry, there's someone that feels like they're not who you truly want, or you could feel like you're not who your person truly wants. And there's this feeling sad, feeling left out, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned, and um, that is now or currently affecting the relationship. Now, oh, someone may be dealing with some bisexuality, and you, so like you could be. This is definitely not for everyone, but I'm feeling like someone, you may be bisexual, and so your person feels like they're not enough for you, or maybe you are not wanting to. It's like maybe you um, want to be with another sex or something along those lines, um, other than the gender that you're currently with. Maybe there's this energy of like exploring your sexuality, that you need to take time to really explore that to figure out who you truly are. Look at this, we split the deck and we've got hopeless, lacking faith. So you may be feeling like you're feeling hopeless about finding love or ever finding love. Oh man, those just fell. Oh, please don't run over my card. Oh, okay, so sorry you guys, just 1 second. Okay. Whew. Okay. I didn't want to run over my cards. They're down here. Okay. Another card that speaks of faith. Ooh, we got to take it all back. You may just be like ready to give someone the cold shoulder. Giving someone the cold shoulder and tell them to take it all back. If you don't, if you're not going to either give me it all or nothing at all, or you maybe not care anymore about someone else's feelings, like F your feelings, I don't care anymore. Like that type of energy, which is fine. But look, we've got, look, lacking faith, and then we've got a card here of faith. So you may be going back and forth, going hot and cold. One day maybe you feel hopeful, maybe something happens and you start to feel hopeless again. Show me clearly, Spirit, what are those that are still currently watching this reading, Spirit, those that come across this reading and are still watching it to this point, what are they ready to face within their relationships, Spirit? What are they ready to face within their relationships? Just a second. What are they ready to face within their relationships or with regards to love? Oh, suffocation. And then we've got open relationships. So someone may want to have a more open relationship. This could be to include other people, which I don't ever feel like is a good idea. But if you're a consulting adult and your person is a consulting adult and you both want an open relationship, that is completely up to you. But you may be dealing with someone who's feeling like they're suffocating within the relationship, and want to go and explore their options. This could even be you feeling suffocated by love, by the relationship, and whether or not this includes opening the relationship to other partners or not doesn't matter. But the card that actually came out is the suffocation. So someone feeling drained or chained. So this could be your partner or a past partner that felt controlled or chained by you, or you could be feeling controlled or chained by your person. This may even be like, for some of you, this is an ex that is with someone else that actually feels guilty about ending things with you because now they're with a karmic person that has them feeling trapped and suffocated. um yeah, I told you guys there was someone that was feeling guilty about the relationship. And look, it says, I'm sorry. If I could take it all back, I would. There's someone that feels guilty, that is in their head feeling guilty, knowing that they didn't do you right. They didn't treat you right. And they're feeling guilty about the way things ended. They pushed you away. Someone pushed you away and now wishes that they could take it all back. They may like blamed you for everything at the time. Oh, confused lover. This could be you, feeling very confused and uncertain. But you're dealing with, many of you that come across this, you're dealing with a past partner that feels confused. And it says, look, I text you and then erase the message. See, look, it says, I want to reach out, but I don't know how you will respond. And I'm scared. Look, that's this. Someone here is scared. They're feeling guilty about the way things ended. They know that you didn't deserve that. They're wanting forgiveness, they're wanting your forgiveness, and they're wanting like forgiveness from like ancestors. I know that sounds weird, but like that's literally what I just got. This person may like look at you online or like want to send you a DM. They're like watching your social media. They want to connect with you, but they're scared. They feel so guilty for the way things ended. Now, this could even be you where you're in a relationship and you've got a choice or a decision to make about the relationship, and you're feeling scared. Like maybe you start to reach out to them to communicate with them about like a choice or decision, but then like you don't. But you could be feeling like you're walking on eggshells around a person, or like you're trying to like tiptoe around them, or tip just kind of like you don't want to set them off. This could even be a person that feels this way about you, someone that is afraid to speak their truth. Someone is afraid to speak their opinion or to speak their truth. They're afraid of how someone's going to react. So whether this is you or your person, remember, because this is collective, you guys. So, all right, too many cards, but there is like someone that needs some physical affection, feeling vulnerable. Oh, you could be dealing with a narcissist. This person feels like they're never wrong. I'm seeing some fire signs as well. There's a lot of fiery energy. You guys are dealing with someone too that's like they think about you constantly. They don't like the fact that they don't like thinking about you being with someone else. Whether or not this is a current person or an ex person. You may also um like get in your feels about someone being with someone else, like you don't want to picture them, your person, with someone else. Look, I told you, look, we got the stalker. You may actually be a bit of a stalker to yourself. Like maybe you kind of get on your person's social media and check to see like who they're talking to or who they're friends with, to like, because like you don't feel like you can trust them completely. Um, and it says I need to always know what you're doing because I can't get you off my mind. So that could be you. This is also could be someone. If this isn't you, then this is an ex that's doing this to you that can't get you off of their mind. They're up late at night. Look, this person is up at night in their bed. They got the covers up over their head. Look, someone up late at night watching you on social media. I can't get you out of my mind. I can't. I'm drawn to you. I'm so drawn to you. I'm drawn to your appearance, there's something about you. I can't get you out of my head. Like this person is obsessed or infatuated. And again, for others of you, this is you. Like maybe when like you go and check to see like who stuff they're liking, or like if they're online, or like who they're talking to, who they're like who they're uh commenting on and stuff like that. Look, I stopped shuffling and look at the bottom and we got mixed emotions. And look, it says, one day I know how I feel about us, and the next day I'm confused. My feelings about us change every day. And so maybe that's how you're feeling too about this whole situation. It's just got you so emotionally overwhelmed, so mixed up, not knowing whether or not to wind your ass or scratch your watch. Show me clearly. Can I get one last card from this deck, Spirit? Oh, look, I forgive you. Okay, so this person forgives you, the Justice card. Not because of what you did was right, and not because of you, but because my soul deserves peace. This is you, though, too. You may need to really forgive someone else that broke your heart, that hurt you really badly, that maybe ended things. And it's not about like forgiving them, and doesn't mean that because you forgive someone you forget what they did and you become close with them and you act as though nothing ever happened. True forgiveness is finding acceptance for what's happened to you, the traumas that you've been through with either that particular person or just in general. You just come to accept that it happened and you let it go. You release it from your heart, you release it from your energy. And it's not because it it's not because of it says not because what you did was right, and not because of you, but because my soul deserves peace, because someone here needs to find peace in their heart and soul. Let it go so that you can find love either in the future with someone else or with a current partner. So, you guys, I'm going to get these videos edited together and get this uploaded for you. Don't forget um, to like, comment, and make sure you're subscribed, and you could potentially win a free 30-minute private video upload. And look, you guys, I know there's a lot of people that like my nails. I got rough with this one, broke it in half. But there's a lot of people that like my nails, and I really want to do nails, like, on the side as something creatively that I like to do. So, if you're into like punk style or goth, or like maybe even like some girly like Y2K style nails, and you want a free set of custom made press-ons, reach out to me, because I'm gonna get a couple of ladies that want to just try them out, that could see how they like them, because I might actually like add that to my Etsy shop, which, by the way, my abundance and money oil is listed on my Etsy shop now. I only have one size listed, but I'm going to be uploading a smaller size as well. Um, and also, you can reach out to me for shorter private video uploads through my Etsy shop. And yeah, and also, if you want to book like a private reading with me, you can also send me an email or text my business line for booking information. And all of that is in the description box. And I love you so, so very much. Give me a kiss. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I don't know where that came from. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I love you so much. And the divine in me bows to the divine in you. Namaste.